One of the problems I faced growing up in South Africa were electrical circuits that were always tripping. Okay. So, first of all, hello all. I hope you guys are doing good. I am doing good. Sort of, I've been missing in action. That is because I've been extremely busy. Okay. I'm working on very important things in my life, and so but I'm in the laundry right now because I want to show you guys my circuit here. So I don't know anything about electricity, okay? I really don't, and don't claim to know anything. But one of the questions I had in my mind, if I have an existing plug, can I pull electricity from that plug to create a new outlet, basically? So as you guys know, in my main kitchen in South Africa, I have a dishwasher and I intend to have a microwave. And in that plug that I currently have, I have those two things. But I wanted to add charging stations within there, and that's what made me look into this as to what does that even mean? Is it even possible? So one of the things, as I said, I've noticed in South Africa is that a lot of our plugs trip a lot, and I think it is because we don't do it correctly. In that, not everyone, don't come for me, but we don't do it correctly in that a lot of times we're trying to save money, so we will, like have additional plugs and everything. I still don't know what the right answer is here, but I thought I should bring you this because I want you guys to see something. My house is a mess right now, okay, because I'm waking up. Good morning. But I want to show you something, okay? So here is my DB box here in America. Okay, this is my DB box. In South Africa, I think I have about the same size, because the whole idea when I was building my house, I realized that here in America, you have all these things that are supposed to support your house, such that if one thing has an issue, it doesn't affect everything. Like, for instance, we have a dryer by itself, we have a washer like here, and we have bonus room countertop, which is upstairs. We have, what is this? Bath, GF, I guess that's the bathroom, microwave, bonus room microwave. You see, they all have their own things. This is the main kitchen microwave here, and that's a dining room receptacles, I guess that's what it's called, kitchen sink. Because, so you see, let me just read them. Nook, garage freezer, which I do have a freezer outside, fridge, crawl space has its own circuit breaker, and crawl space, garage freezer. Hey, number 1 and number 2. Wow. I didn't even realize, because I've never had to use all of that. I do have one freezer in the garage, and then you have other, attic furnace, hall lights, powder room, master bath lights. Like they are all isolated, okay? And so in South Africa, I tried to mimic this because I really wanted my electricity to not trip all the time. So I tried to mimic this. I don't know if they got it right. So far, I haven't really had my electricity trip in South Africa. And I don't know whether it is because, like they followed the protocol, but I've had recently, and I don't know what caused that, where I had these, like, basically, like, bulbs all go off at the same time. Like, they just go off at the same time. And I wonder if it had something to do with everything being connected, like in the garage side in my home. And so, but what I wanted to show you here, ignore the dirty house. So I have all these little, plugs all over the kitchen. So one day I had an issue with my disposal. Okay, let me show you my disposal. So here's my disposal here. So my disposal tripped the other day, and I was like, what's going on? And I didn't even realize that it tripped actually by itself. And then like when I tried to plug things, I guess that circuit is combined there, like all the plugs, they trip the plugs right above the countertops. And when it did that, I was like, what's going on? So, but I realized that the dishwasher itself, the disposal itself tripped. So to restore it, all I had to do was reset here, okay? So I have I never show you guys my house here in America. I have an under-counter lighting, which I've had for the last 18 years. But anyway, so you see that you can reset it here, and it was able to restore all this section, but no other section in my house was affected. So this is to say, these are the things that we need to care about when we are dealing with electricity. We need to put in the money from the beginning to make sure that all your wires come from the DB box into the different areas. And if you can section things, that's even perfect, because upstairs, in my house, I have 2 DB boxes. I have one for downstairs, which I can control everything downstairs. Then I have some upstairs as well for controlling the upstairs. And so really that's what you want. And I just thought I should share this, because a lot of times it's hard to put money on things you're not gonna see, like your electricity and your wires. But and the real reason why I was investigating this, I was thinking about, I do want to add a charging port on the kitchen island, just like I have here. So as you can see here, I have a plug, and I know a lot of people in South Africa do have these, but I didn't think to do it in South Africa. So I want to make sure that I have it, okay? So I wanted to make sure that I have this so that I can be able to plug while I'm sitting on the counter, even though I don't really need it, but I want to have it. So will I be able to do it? I'll have to check when I'm in South Africa, whether like I can pull from the existing, because at the end of the day, it's just going to be phones. It's not going to be anything, like that is heavy. But microwave and dishwasher is heavy. They need to have their own separate circuits, just like you saw here. But in my house, I honestly don't know, because I did pull wires and make sure that I have wires. My electricity cost more than 300,000 in South Africa, because I was buying wires like I was building a mall. And I think because there was a lot of theft involved, okay? Even though the guys that were working for me, they insist that they never stole anything, but the way we were buying wires, anytime, I had a wire, they always wanted more wires and then disappear more wires, to a point where I started saying, I'm just going to have to count. You guys need to show me exactly how many meters you put anywhere, because I can't stand this where I'm basically working for electricity, installing electricity, but I also wanted to make sure that electricity was correctly installed in my house, because electricity is one of those things. Sometimes wires go under the slab and and all those things. And so I wanted to make sure that I put in the money that is necessary to make sure that I have all the wiring in my house. But I think sometimes because of rain and stuff like that, I need to make sure that all the wires are sealed. And also, I've joined the guardhouse from the main house. It basically means whatever load is happening there will affect the main house. But the interesting thing, which this will be the last point I'm making. So I have solar in my house. Right now, I'm not in South Africa, so the house is totally running on solar, and so which is really awesome. At first, when I invested in that solar, I have a story behind there, because I found out the people who were installing solar were actually going back and stealing solar panels, number one, and number two, they were selling refurbished solar panels as new. I still don't think my 15 kilowatt system, I still don't feel like it can handle the load. My house should be off grid completely, as long as we don't have geyser on it. But I don't know if that's the case, because one night when we lost electricity in the village, my electricity came just until 11 p.m. And I thought that was the strangest thing, but we had the geyser on, we didn't realize it. But either way, I felt like it needed to carry that load for, at least after midnight. We almost didn't have our New Year's party because of it. But fortunately, I have a generator in my house, that I can actually plug as well. So all these things, when we're doing them, they feel like waste of money, but then when you use them, you're like, you know. So but anyway, yeah, spend that money, don't be afraid, but make sure you watch the people to make sure that they are not making you buy things for their other project, because these guys were working on other projects, not telling me, and then they will just, you know, like disappear and then come back, want more wires, more of this. So then that's when I realized that I might have a problem here. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You guys, please share my videos, because that helps me, helps my videos, you know, like cover a lot of people. And I think a lot of people in South Africa can use my videos. So please do help me out the same way I try to help you guys. Make sure that you share my videos so that I can get somewhere with my channel. Thank you so much. Sorry for this.